I don't know if you remember that moment when Jared Goff, I think it was their first season together, and it was probably the first season where they really started winning in the locker room, and he was giving out game balls, and he told Jared Goff, like, "You're good enough for us," because he had just been traded from Los
Oh yeah.
Angeles, and like that. I mean, it annoyed me because it's the Lions, and it annoys me that the Lions have been better than the Vikings after being terrible for so long. But but if I was a fan or if I was a player, if I was in that room, I would have gotten chills. Like that's an incredible moment. Um,
Oh,
and
100%.
it
Yeah.
fits with their like their narrative, their story of like people think we're trash. We've been the laughing stock of the NFL for decades, and and like we're gonna, his famous like we're gonna bite him in the kneecaps, like that. There's something different, I think, about kind of saying something kind of dumb, like we're gonna bite him in the kneecaps, and then we're gonna, and then going out and proving
Well,
it versus the sort of Bears, like we're gonna take back the
yeah.
North and we're never gonna give it back. Like there's one is vibrato and one is like scrappy. Like we're not gonna stop fighting. We're just gonna keep fighting. Even like bite him in the kneecaps kind of hints at like I've been knocked down, but I'm just gonna keep fighting. You know,
Well, what's so different about the two is one is speaking of a cultural change, the other is speaking of a specific result. So like Dan Campbell came
yeah,
in, and even when they've lost, they have established that culture as being one of the grittiest, most physical teams. If you're going to get past them, it's going to be war of sorts on the football field. Whereas just like we're going to take back the North, or I'm going to have fun beating LaFleur twice a year or whatever, like those are results based, and you just can't control that. You can't even
yeah.
establish that within your clubhouse. And so yeah, I think that's even I think Dan Campbell and Kevin O'Connell both prove that they are really, really good at changing organizational culture and
Yeah.
establishing top tier organizations. Campbell's not as eloquent as O'Connell,
Right.
but it could be argued that Campbell's actually produced more results than O'Connell at this
Right.
point. But yeah,
And
the
I mean,
whole
I think,
Lions story arc, like if I was not a Vikings fan, I would very much
oh,
be
for
a
sure.
Lions fan